Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this time around, we want to discuss what problems involving scale drawing. Remember series 1, we'll define scale drawing and we give a formula of scale factor. Scale factor equal to drawing length over actual length. The length of the drawing over the length of the object is called the scale factor. Now, what problems? Of course, in mathematics, we deal with applications. So you should be able to apply a problem or a formula to solve real life word problem. Now, to solve word problems in real life, first of all, you have to understand the problem. Secondly, you must be able to change the words into algebra. And thirdly, you should be able to write an equation from the word problem. Fourthly, you should be able to solve the equation. And when you get the answer to the equation, the fifth thing to do is to give your answer back in words. Okay? So we are going to considering maybe 3 examples today. So the first example is this. The scale of an object is 4 inches equal to 12 miles. 4 inches equal to 12 miles, okay? Or 4 inches ratio 12 miles. Or 4 inches over 12 miles, okay? Ratio is also a proportion. If the drawing length is 13 inches, what is the actual length? Question mark. If the drawing length is 13 inches, what is the actual length? Now, solution. So from what we have, remember the step: set up ratio as 1, set up ratio as 2 from what you are given. Ratio as 1 is the given scale. Ratio as 2 is to transform what you are given into a scale, into a proportion. Step 3 is to set up an equation. Step 4 is to cross multiply and find x. Now, ratio as 1. Ratio as 1 from what we have is 4 inches over 12 miles. That is the first ratio. Okay, 4 inches equals to 12 miles, the same thing as 4 inches ratio 12 miles, which is the same thing as 4 inches over 12 miles. Now set up the second ratio, step 2, ratio as 2. The second ratio is from what we are given. Remember, the equation says if the drawing length is 13 inches, so ratio as 2, drawing length over actual length, dl over actual length equals to 13 inches over x miles. Okay, let's say we don't know the actual length, so we represent it with an unknown. Actual length equals to x miles. Now, step 3 is to equate the two ratio. Write out ratio as 1, 4 inches over 12 miles equals to 13 inches over x miles. Okay, so miles cancel miles, inches goes in inches, so we have 4 over 12 equals to 13 over x. Okay, 4 here is 3, so this becomes 1 over 3 equals to 13 over x. If you cross multiply, you have 1 times x equals to 3 times 13, right? So we have x equals to 3 times 13 is 36. 36. Okay, so we have gotten the unknown to be 36. So the last thing here to do is to give your answer back in word problem. Remember, the question says if the drawing length is 13 inches, what is the actual length? Okay, so The final answer is that therefore the actual length is 36 miles. 36 miles. Okay, you following? 36 miles. Example number 2. On a blueprint for a building. On a blueprint for a building. On a blueprint for a building, 3 inches equals 8 feet. In real life, the height of the building on the blueprint is 9 inches. The height of the building on the blueprint is 9 inches. Full stop. What is the actual height of the building? What is the actual height of the building? Find the actual height, AH. Okay. On a blueprint for a building, that's a blueprint means a model, a 3-dimensional representation, 3-dimensional drawing of an object. For a building, 3 inches equals 8 feet. Come on. The scale is 3 inches to 8 feet. In real life, the height of the building on the blueprint is 9 inches. Find the actual length. Okay, so now following the steps, so let us set up ratio 1. Ratio 1 is from the given scale. Remember that the scale says 3 inches equal 8 feet. 3 inches equals 8 feet. Okay, so this is the same thing as 3 inches over 8 feet. So that is ratio as 1. Step 2, set up another ratio from the given height. Okay, the height of the building on the blueprint, that is the drawing height. The drawing height, DH all over AH, equals to 9 inches over x miles, or x feet rather. X feet. Okay, so we are looking for the actual height, which we don't know, so we say equals to x feet. So let's find x. So the third step now is to what? Equate the two ratio, equate the two proportion. So the first proportion, 3 inches over 8 feet, equals to the second proportion, 9 inches over x feet. Okay, so if you feet cancel feet, inches cancel inches, so this is 3 over 8 equals to 9 over x. Cross multiply, we have 3 times x equals to 8 times 9. So this is 3x equals to 8 times 9 will give us what? Or we can leave it like that. 8 times 9. So divide both sides by 3. 3 goes in 3. 3 in 9 we have 3. So this is 8 times 3. So x equals to 8 times 3. So which takes us to 8 times 3, which is 24. So now we've gotten the unknown. So the last thing, word problem, give your answer back in word. What is the actual height of the building? So we conclude by saying the actual height of the building is 24 feet. Okay, the actual height of the building is 24 feet. The actual height of the building is 24 feet. So that is another example of word problem involving skill drawing. Okay, follow the steps. Set up ratio as 1, set up ratio as 2, equate the two ratios, cross multiply, find the unknown, give your answer back in Word. Do not forget to subscribe for my next video. In the next video, I'll be discussing map skill.